So hello guys, this is Team Rising Dragons with our top 4 placer, Mr. Jon Deysolong, who was also the champion last year. So what deck did you bring?
I brought the Reverse deck, the Angel Feather deck. So, I'll proceed directly to my deck list because I'm so tired already. So, I'll first start with the grade 3s. First, I run...
Bali.
Sudaan eh.
Yes.
I run 4 Gavrails because Gavrail deck gani. Wala ka naman dili. So, yeah, Gavrail is nice. It makes the deck look like or feel like a tank. Very good. So, for the other grade 3s, I ran 3 Phoenix for the purposes of early, like for example G1 Rush. I usually ride her immediately to prevent excessive damage. She's very nice on Vanguard and Rearguard. The only difference for her and Gavrail is that Gavrail has a superior Coven stride, so that's the main difference. So more or less they're just the same. So next are my G2s. For my G2s, I run 4 Broken Heart.
Because she's broken.
Because 4 Broken Hearts. Why do I run 4 Broken Hearts? You're not an Angel Feather deck if you don't run 4 Broken Hearts. If you don't run this, don't use Angel Feather. Tawol. Next, I run 3 Nox Shells. I run 3 Nox Shells to if I need anything from damage zone, I can just get it immediately, anytime, any place, anywhere. She's nice to also like to get key cards like PGs and like cube triggers when they drop. Only 3. If I run 4, it's stupid. Next, I run 2 Rescue Superior Call Kill. I like her since majority of the decks that I expected to encounter or control usually Kagero, so to prevent me from to prevent Rearguard disadvantage, I decided to run her for Superior Call for free. Next, I ran 2 of these. So for also Superior Call purposes, only 2 because only 2. Ay napagbuot. Next, I run 4 Stride Brothers because who does not run 4? Alam nga na madili ka na mag-stride. Subtitle na lang to kay kapoy kayo mag English. So muna siya 4. So others run 3 but I prefer 4 for in cases like I only have Phoenix in hand, so I can just get Gavrail easily with her. So 4 of those. Of course, for PG, maka-afford man ko. I was supposed to run the classic one, but I couldn't find them anymore. So the second option was the Rescue PG for the purposes of you can rescue it. If you have a trigger, you get +5. If you have Gavrail, you get +7 total. Then 3 Nox Shells for the same purpose, to also buff up your Vanguard during your opponent's turn, and also to get important key cards. And then I run 3 Drill Motor Nurse for the purposes of you get to Superior Call during drive step. She's also like a free booster when you get to heal or rescue. And also, last but not least, I run 1 Nurse of Smash Heart. She's nice. She's like the draw engine of my deck. If I pull her, it's good. If not, then what I'm buhat. Then so my triggers, 4 heals. Alangan naman dili. Automatic 4 heals. And then 4 stands. 1 Refrost kay Piste. Kablo na mo nga nung 1 Refrost na siya. Preferably 4. But 4 again na siya. 3 Surgery Angel. So I ran her for the purposes of actually shuffling the deck in cases like when I use Gavrail's skill, and when I check, it's like 3 triggers. So I usually use her to shuffle the deck to shuffle the triggers from the bottom, so I won't get dry in the early games. Next, 8 crits. 4 of the Gavrail special and 4 of vanilla. So people ask why 8 crits. I decided to run 8 crits because the main function of my deck is to actually sack all the way until the finals, but unfortunately I sacked out in the end. So I didn't. Another reason is I didn't run the typical 8 stands because of the control meta right now, Link Joker, Kagero. So it's hard to maintain your pumping rear guards if you can't even stand anything. For example, attack 1 million to your Vanguard. Retire. Okay, attack Vanguard. Oh no, strand trigger. I cannot stand anything because I don't have rear guard because you just killed. So for me it's a safe thing to run 8 crits. So starter tutorial in cases like I just love her. She's a very good starter, and you can really use her very early in the game. For example, if you lack a grade 3 or grade 2 or a very useful key card, you can just swap her away for any of those. So she's a nice starter. Next, for my G4s, of course I run 4 Gavrails. She's the main stride of the deck. She's like the finisher of the deck where I gain +4/+4, +2 for every damage in my every time I rescue. So it's an initial +4 after damage. She's a very good card, and it's technically also a drive check file. So it's very nice. It filters the deck very well. I ran 4 Raphaels. Raphaels are still staples since for Angel Feathers, you usually take more damage to gain more benefit. 4 Raphaels to heal away all your problems. So when you get like 4 damage, oh no, you're gonna die next turn. Heal. I use Raphael, heal, I'm gonna survive. Yay. So yeah, typical that. So I run Blizza for the purposes when, for example, if I cases like I don't have rear guards, the opponent is super controlled. Sometimes I time it out when the opponent has no PG. So it's like 4 or 5 damage. I usually use him on the final turn or so. So yeah, you attack 100 or let's say 70k with crit, or I mean just 70k, and then the remaining of your deck is triggered. So yeah, your opponent can't do anything about it anymore. And then 1 Raziel for the purposes of if I feel like returning all my triggers from the damage to the deck, I usually use Raziel for that. I usually also use Raziel if I get superior called broken or something damage. Gavrail and Seabreeze of course for grade 2 gaming purposes, and then Gavrail for basically first stride. So far she's the best first stride for NG Feathers right now. Up until Altail comes in 89. Her skill is counter +1 after anything, and all your front row rear guards gain +3, and when she's 5 damage she gains +10. So my G Guardians, I run 2 Cereals for the purposes of course rescue during my opponent's turn. She's very good. Once I G-guard with her, Gavrail immediately turns into a potential 18k Vanguard if I get a check. So yeah, that's her purpose. And then 1 Dismal to protect your broken hearts, of course. And then last but not least, 1 Screw. I run Screw instead of another Cereal because instead in cases like I will battle against like regulars or decks that don't allow you to perfect guard, Screw is gonna save the day. So basically that's all, guys. Please like and subscribe. Team Racing Dragons.
Hi guys, here's the recap for our BWC World Championship. You can see their spaces. This what this okay. This what this Vanguard do to you.
Loser stable.
Happy eating guys.